الله معكم حبايبي الحلوين من مركز القديسة ماري ماكيلوب الأسترالية سانتا أوبن. بهالوقت منشوف ماري ماكيلوب ودخولنا للسانتا. أنا اليوم جيت خصيصا وحاملة كل النوايا اللي أنتوا طلبتوها تنصليها عند القديسة ماري ماكيلوب يلي بتبعد عن أدلايد سواقة بالسيارة 6 ساعات ولا مضيناها سواقة. هلا أنا دخلت لمدخل الكنيسة اللي هي كنيسة القديس ماريوسف ببونولا. هيدا الانفورميشن هون، هي المي المصلية. ناخد مي على بركتكم. رح ادخل انا وانتو على الكنيسة ونتشارك مع بعض بالصلاة. هيدا المدخل للكنيسة. Hello, good morning. How are you?
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, certainly.
Can you tell all our friends? No, who watch that live video? We are live now, live on Facebook. Can you tell us about that church, St. Joseph Church? Do you know anything about it? St. Mary Mackillop, she make it or what?
No, Mary Mackillop came here as a young governess.
Yes.
And it was there that she met Father Julian Tennyson Woods, who was the parish priest. At this time he had a parish of 56,000 square kilometres and all he had was horseback.
Wow.
At that stage Mary was working to support her family who were back in Melbourne, but she came back here in 1866.
How old she was when she came here?
I think she was about 19 when
19.
she was a governess.
Yeah.
And then she came
She
back
was
here.
a sister on that time? No, she
No,
wasn't.
she came back here in 1866 when she was about, I think, 24, and she started the Sisters of St. Joseph. Last year in the
So St. Joseph burned first here or in Adelaide? Which one first?
No, it started here.
She started here
started
first.
here in Penang.
And then she going to Adelaide with her nanny.
She was called to Adelaide in 1867 to set up a school. We've got a beautiful, the whole interpretive centre there, which tells the story of Mary.
Okay.
So you're worth a visit to go over there.
Yeah, after when you finish.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning.
You're having an interview.
Yeah.
I know it's not.
Walked in the door.
So how old that one, that church here?
This was built in 1924. Half of it was built, and then it was extended in, I think it was 1954.
Very
There's a
interesting.
little to the near that exit light.
Yes.
There's a porch there, and that's got 3 stained glass windows, which were from the original church that Father Julian built. He built a little tiny church that was demolished in 1923.
And still same, like long time ago. Still same everything.
The first church Julian built was very, very tiny, extremely tiny.
Yeah.
But it did actually have 3 beautiful stained glass windows.
Yeah.
And they were reconstructed. And last year, as part of our 150th celebration since it all started here,
What? Wow.
we had the opening of that porch.
Very nice.
Right? But it's worth going over to the
Yeah, of
centre.
course.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I remember something there, and I walk on the street and still
That's right, yeah. And I tell
old
you, the other
memory
place that
there.
you'd love to see is the stable, the Memorial Park.
Yeah.
If you go back to the main street, as if you're heading to Narra Court, turn left at the Prince of Wales car park, and it's just 2 blocks on your left.
So we need to go driving there, isn't it?
Oh, you can walk
Okay,
from
cool.
there.
Yeah, from here, from this
Yeah,
place.
I mean,
Excellent.
I live next door to
Any
it,
mass
so-
now tonight?
No,
Today?
No, tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning,
Wednesday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Palm Sunday.
That's right, yes. There's a little shrine there too.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, after when I put some candles, light the candles for our friends.
Also, there's a book. You can write a petition in the book. You don't
Yeah,
have to put
where
some
is the
names
book
in.
next to the light
Just having to walk
candles?
through the door. And on a Thursday morning at Mass,
Yes.
they read out the petitions.
Thursday?
Thursday morning.
Ah.
Now this coming Thursday they won't be because
So next Thursday.
Thursday week it'll be the next time they do it.
Every week.
But it's Holy Thursday.
So this is what's that mean?
Mary
The
Mackillop,
date?
that's when she was born, 1842, and she died. She's buried at Mount Street, North Sydney.
This way when I pray.
Yeah, but the centre is simply beautiful. But the stable park, the Memorial Park, that's where she started. She had the first. She
On the
started in
centre there.
stable.
Yeah. So when we finish, we go this way.
Go there. Go into that main door there. See that old building there?
Yeah.
That's the schoolhouse where she lived and taught for a short time.
Wow, wow, wow.
So it's a very... this whole complex, we've got the schoolhouse where Mary lived and taught. There's a gallery on Mary MacKillop, one on Father Julian. There's a little shop. There's the Cameron home, which is a reconstruction of the Cameron homestead where Mary taught as a governess.
This is the special prayer for her, isn't it?
Yes.
Most loving God, very nice.
Yeah.
And what's your mission here on the centre?
There's two of us here, and there's two Josephites, and we're very involved in the centre. We're very involved in the church, the parish, and just the general community. Visit the hospital, the sick, and the
Very nice.
Yeah.
My last question is why she chose Saint Joseph.
St Joseph. She always had a great devotion to St Joseph, as did Father Julian Tennyson Woods. He came here on the 19th of March. 19th of March, just recently, it was 160 years since Julian arrived here.
Wow.
He called the church St Joseph, his church. This is called St Joseph's. And Mary always had, because St Joseph, trusted in the providence of God. And that was Mary's whole philosophy, that
Very
God would
nice.
provide for the future and that they would trust.
Lucky the weather, it's much better than
It
later.
is, yeah.
Thank you very much for your time.
All
God
right.
bless you.
Here, what do you want to take a photo of you two? Now, where's this going to go? That's my concern.
You are live now on Facebook. All people around the world see you. Anyway, Saint Mary bless you. Thank you very much for all your information.
Get any facts wrong.
Thank you, love.
Okay.
Bye bye. يعني مثل ما عرفنا. Sorry, what's your name?
Loretto.
Loretta.
L-O-R-E-T-O.
Oh, lovely name. My name is Claude and
Are
Simon.
you sister here? Are you sister?
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
And a ring.
Ring and Jesus blessed.
Married.
Married to Jesus.
Yeah, that's good.
إذا هيدي الكنيسة اللي كانت فيها القديسة ماري ماكيلوب يلي اجت يس أكيد على بداية التأسيس مثل ما خبرتنا الأخت لوريتا إنه this is your costume for sister, isn't it? That's what
we
you
just
wear.
wear casual clothes.
Casual clothes.
Casual clothes.
ايه هودي تياب الراهبة بتلبسهم كاجوال هون. اوكي.
And this travelled around Australia. And there's a little story there about it.
What about it? Let's go around all
Beatification
Australia.
is part of the process for canonisation. So, yes, if you get a picture of that.
That's nice. But what's the story about it? Can you tell us, please? I know I read it
Are you still
later.
on
Yes, I still live.
Can you stop it? Stop it, can you?
No, I can't. I remove the picture from your face.
But you still hear me, that's all. And, well, it's part of the celebrations for me.
So this is the story, yeah.
Yes. This cross was made.
That's the cross for Saint Mary. That's why
That
we
travelled around
said
Australia, yes. And the timber was made here.
Mary Maculop of the Cross.
Yes,
That's why.
that was her title. It was
فإذا هيدي
crafted-
صفة
it
القديسة
was-
ماري ماكيلوب.
It was made in Panola,
Yeah.
and there's a small insert of a cross there. That was from timber from
Which
the,
one? This one?
This little cross here.
The little one.
That was from timber from the Woods MacKillop schoolhouse where she lived and taught. But when you go over into that building, you'll see just what a significant place
That's
it is.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But the whole centre is run totally by volunteers, and it's open 7 days a week except for Good Friday.
من هيك أخذت
and
القديسة
Christmas
ماري
Day.
ماكيلوب شعارها
not on those 2 days, but every
ماري
other day
ماكيلوس
we're open.
ماري اوف ذا كروس.
No, the centre.
وهيدي
was
الستوري
the
هون
room.
اللي
But
خبرتنا
the church is
إياها.
open.
Oh yeah, the church is open.
That's a beautiful window, that one. That's a new, is it? So,
وهيدا هون نو الكتريك.
Windows were from
سو هيدي هي الكنيسة يلي كانت القديسة ماري ماكيلوب. يس.
Samaha, please.
Yeah. What's about
This
that
window,
window?
about this
Yeah.
window.
These windows, just come out and look.
Yeah. Can we go more closer? Yeah. Wow.
When Father Julian
How do you know
built-
about it?
When he built this little church, these windows, some of the Christians donated some beautiful stained glass windows, a little wooden church.
Yeah.
And that was demolished in 1923. They did a very detailed drawing of the windows, and they kept that drawing very safe. The windows were put out in an old farm shed, and then they spent many, many, many years out in an open quarry. So it was 80 plus years that they were either in the farm shed or the quarry. And obviously they deteriorated dramatically. But the idea was that they would be somehow incorporated in the porch. And one of the locals, who's very talented and extremely generous, he offered to reconstruct these windows on the exact design of the original windows.
Beautiful.
So he spent countless hours. Where possible, he used the original glass, and if he could, then he sourced identical colour glass.
Wow.
The Celtic cross up the top is not the original, but that little bit of red in the middle, the little circle, that is glass. When the sun's shining in an afternoon, it's simply stunning. Sometimes it's reflected right up here, but on the wall or before.
I like the mixed color.
It's beautiful.
Very nice. Why it's mixed like
That's the
color,
exact
shiny color.
Well, that's what the original windows were like. And in the interpretive centre, there's one more of those windows.
Which one? Where?
When you go to the
outside.
interpretive centre.
That's nice.
Okay, that's...
Thank you very much. Good morning. Your mission finished. Thank you very much. And which father he's here?
He lives at Narracourt.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, my dear. Have a blessed day. هيدي كنيسة القديسة ماري ماكيلوب حبايبي الحلوين يلي كانت تجي لهون ومن هون بلشت رسالتها. يعني ببونولا بلشت رسالة القديسة ماري ماكيلوب، وهلا رح نطلع لبرا مثل ما خبرتنا نشوف السنتا يلي هونيك تتعلم تلاميذ وكانت تنام هونيك. يعني رسالتها بلشت مع العائلة بالتلاميذ ورعاية العائلة والمؤسسات، ومثل ما شفتوا من يومين لما كنا بأدلايد كان هونيك حياتها مع الرهبات. هون بلشت القديسة ماري ماكيلوب الأسترالية، وهيدي الصلاة الحلوة يلي عم بتشوفوها هلأ على السكرين من أجمل الصلوات يلي بتتصلى للقديسة ماري ماكيلوب الأول قديسة أسترالية اللي هي شفيعة أستراليا ماري أوف ذا كروس. وشفنا الصليب هونيك اللي بتحكي عنه. هيدا مار يوسف يلي هو شفيع الكنيسة، ويسوع الحبيب، ومريم البتول الحلوة. ورح أقرب شوي أكتر على المذبح تناخد بركة مار يوسف بي العيلة شفيع القديسة ماري ماكيلوب يلي اختارته واختارت تأسس كل هالاشياء على اسمه، ومريم العذراء من البتول. ما في لكم قد كبير الصليب، اسم الصليب اسم الصليب. واو. The first bigger ever cross I see in my life. سايمون عم ياخذ بركة من سانت جوزيف ومن سانت ماري. وهيدي الشمعة ready for Palm Sunday for tomorrow, isn't it? That's for Palm Sunday. هيدي الشمعة ready للشعنين بكرة يلي رح بيكون في قداس احتفالي كتير ضخم هون بمناسبة أحد الشعنين. وهيدي منظر من الكنيسة بشكل عام. أكيد صار فيها ترميم كتير مثل ما خبرتنا وترتيب لحتى تبقى، بس بعدها الكنيسة على عهد القديسة ماري ماكيلوب. ومنشوف هوني الكاهن يلي تأثرت كتير فيه بحياتها، واللي من خلاله أكيد انطلقت مسيرتها، واللي أكيد موجود اسمه هون بالتشيرش فاذر جوزيف بونولا 1856. وهون ماري ماكيلوب. وهيدا بشكل عام منظر أكيد الكنيسة. هلأ أنا رح أكمل مشواري لبرا، وهونيك أنا وعدتكم أنه رح ضوي شموع أنا وياكم ونصلي مع بعض مرة أبانا السلام والمجد. في هوني أشياء الواحد بحطها دونيشن لحتى تستمر الكنيسة. وأنا كمان صراحة أخذت هوني صلاة القديس مار يوسف، هيدي إياها بالكنيسة، وهالصلاة الجميلة جدا in English هي. وهيدي معلومات عن السانتا، وهيدي المعلومات عن الشباك اللي هي كانت عم تحكي عنه معلومات عن السانتا وعن القديسة ماري ماكيلو. وهون أكيد المسبحة الوردية كيف بنصليها، وصلاة المسبحة الوردية بالدور، يعني الفرح، الحزن، المجد والنور بالإنجليش. أكيد نحن حطينا ماني وأخذنا شوي من هالأشياء. How many you take from this؟
Take few.
I take 2 more لحتى نوزعهم للحبايب اللي سألونا. هيدي صلاة المسبح الوردية بالإنجليش، وسايمون أجين عم بيحط دونيشن هون. هلا خبرتنا، وهيدي الهولي ووتر. Holy water, Simon. You wanna put some blessed water? Come on, open it. Yeah, just have little water. One for me, please. One for me. Just little one. Thank you very much. Yummy. That's the holy water. And the holy water available inside from Makilop. So جوا فينا نشتري. وهيدا أكيد جرن المعمودية المبارك، وهيدا الأرشيف هون بالمكتبة. وهلأ رح نطلع لبرا لهون لحتى أنا وياكم نضوي الشمع ونصلي مع كلنا وياكم عند القديسة ماري ماكيلوب مرة أبانا السلام والمجد. فكونوا ريدي وشاركوني. رح نصلي بيت من المسبحة بالعربي وبيت من المسبحة بالإنجليش كلنا وياكم. حضروا حالكم وصلوا معنا هالبيتين.